You know, the Roman Empire was built on drama, power struggles, and secrets. And now, Gladiator 2 promises to deliver all of that, and more. But one scene involving Denzel Washington could have taken the movie to new heights. If only it wasn't cut. What's the story behind this daring scene, and what does it say about Hollywood today? Stick around, because we're breaking it all down. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we break down the biggest stories in entertainment. Today we're diving deep into Gladiator 2, the long-awaited sequel to Ridley Scott's Oscar-winning epic from 2000. Now, if you've seen the original, you know it set the bar for historical dramas. It had power, vengeance, and that unforgettable performance by Russell Crowe as Maximus. But in the sequel, we're stepping into a new era. This time, the story follows Lucius, Maximus's nephew, played by Paul Mescal, as he navigates the treacherous world of ancient Rome. But one name is stealing the spotlight even before the movie hits theaters: Denzel Washington. Let's talk about the legend himself. At 69, Denzel is proving he's still at the top of his game. Whether it's Training Day, Malcolm X, or Fences, this man has been an unstoppable force in Hollywood for decades. But what makes his role in Gladiator 2 stand out? Denzel plays Macrinus, a former slave who has risen to power as a political strategist in the Roman Empire. He's a complex character, intelligent, ruthless, and unapologetically ambitious. But here's the twist. Macrinus also explores a dimension rarely seen in Denzel's past roles: his sexuality. Now, here's where things get really interesting. In a recent interview, Denzel revealed something that left fans and critics buzzing. He filmed a scene where he kissed a man on the lips. That's right. Macrinus shares a kiss with another male character in a scene that was meant to show the depth of his relationships and the culture of ancient Rome. Let's watch a clip of the interview.
I loved the film. I wore rings and, inspired by your character.
Yeah, I see you got all 10 fingers. There you go.
Oh yeah. Double sometimes, you got to get them all in. Every time.
What about the earring game?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, not yours is probably, your game is probably better than mine, but yeah. I'm trying to be as cool as him, because really he's very cool. And I wanted to get started. In a recent Q&A that you did, you mentioned your excitement to work with Ridley Scott and that he was a big part of you wanting to be in this film. So I'm curious, is there any other directors that you would sign on to a project in a heartbeat if you saw their name?
I've been having great conversations, or I've had some great conversations with Paul Thomas Anderson and Steve McQueen, Ryan Coogler, all great directors, and I don't know, I would love to work with them.
Absolutely. I can't wait to see something in the future. And you work alongside Paul Mescal, and I have to ask, is it difficult being tough and sometimes ruthless to him when he seems like such a sweetheart? Your character has to kind of get into him sometimes.
Yeah, you're being a little sensitive. He's a sweetheart. He's not a sweetheart.
Well, you would know better than me, so you tell him.
No, I'm supposed to kill him. He's a sweetheart. That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong. This world. No, I'm sorry. What was the question? You said what? You said, was it hard to want to kill him because?
Yes. Was it hard?
No, I want power. I want everything. I want it all. So no, it wasn't hard. Well, no, I can't give it away. It didn't how it turns out, but
right. We'll have to see who wins in the end. But you were on your own side. I love to see that. And your character makes a few remarks throughout the film about having a relationship with other men in the film. So I wanted to ask, how gay is the Roman Empire?
The entire empire, or I actually kissed a man in the film, but they took it. They cut it. I think they got chicken.
I was going to ask because I just heard about the Paul and Pedro forehead kiss that apparently got cut from the movie.
I'm not sure about that one, but yeah, I kissed the guy full on the lips, and I guess they weren't ready for that yet. So.
Oh man! Well,
I killed him about 5 minutes later, but
I mean, it's Gladiator.
It's Gladiator. It's the kiss of death.
And I know we can't say a lot about what goes on in the film, but there is a prop that you use towards the end to kind of wield power over others, and it's kind of disturbing.
Mhm.
I just wanted to ask, what was your reaction to that, if you can say anything on it, and how you went about that scene?
You got to stay ahead of the game.
Exactly.
Did you catch me?
Denzel himself described it as a bold but non-romantic moment that added complexity to his character. But here's the catch. That scene never made it to the final cut. Denzel didn't hold back his feelings, saying the studio might have gotten chicken and decided to remove it. Could it be fear of controversy? Or was it simply a pacing decision? Either way, fans are disappointed that such a powerful moment was left on the cutting room floor. This decision raises a lot of questions about Hollywood and representation. On one hand, it's great to see a major star like Denzel stepping into a role that challenges traditional norms. But on the other hand, why wasn't the audience allowed to see it? Representation matters, especially in blockbuster films, and cutting scenes like this can send a mixed message. We've seen progress in recent years, with movies like Brokeback Mountain, Call Me By Your Name, and even The Eternals exploring LGBTQ+ storylines. But the fact that Gladiator 2 chose to shy away from this moment shows there's still work to be done. Let's not forget, Gladiator 2 is still shaping up to be an epic film. The cast is stacked. Alongside Denzel, we have Paul Mescal, Pedro Pascal, Joseph Quinn, and Connie Nielsen. And the story dives deep into Rome's political intrigue, gladiatorial combat, and the rise of new leaders. The premiere alone was a spectacle, with even King Charles attending. Fans are eagerly awaiting its release, and early buzz suggests it could be a major awards contender. Fans online are torn. Some are applauding Denzel for taking on such a daring role and pushing boundaries in Hollywood. Others are calling out the studio for playing it safe by cutting the kiss. The conversation has sparked debates about authenticity in historical dramas. After all, the Roman Empire was known for its complexity, including its fluid views on relationships and sexuality. Shouldn't the film reflect that? One fan wrote, "Why would you tease us with a groundbreaking moment and then cut it?" Another said, "Props to Denzel for doing the scene. Hollywood needs to catch up." Clearly, people are invested in this. This isn't just about one scene or one movie. It's about Denzel Washington's legacy as an actor willing to take risks. At this stage in his career, he doesn't have to prove anything. Yet, he's still challenging himself and the industry. Whether it's Gladiator 2 or his rumored involvement in Black Panther 3, Denzel continues to break barriers and keep us on our toes. So what do you think? Was the studio right to cut the scene, or did they miss an opportunity to make cinematic history? And are you excited to see Denzel step into the arena? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the biggest stories in Hollywood.